For beginners looking for the best bang for their buck in both photography and content creation, the Sony ZV-E10 remains the top recommendation. Despite being a few years old, its value proposition is unmatched. Why it's a great buy? At a retail price of around $800, often discounted to $700 during holidays, the ZV-E10 offers the most affordable entry point into Sony's interchangeable lens ecosystem. It features a 24.2 MP APS-C sensor that delivers image quality comparable to much more expensive cameras like the A6700. The key trade-offs are user experience features like an older menu system, a lower resolution screen, and a smaller battery. Video capabilities. It shoots sharp 4K video up to 30 frames per second and provides extensive 1080p options, including 120 frames per second for slow motion. For social media content, its 1080p quality is more than sufficient. Smart investment strategy. Instead of spending just under $500 on a lackluster new camera or a used one with no warranty, it's wiser to save up for the ZV-E10. A great starter kit involves pairing the body with affordable third-party lenses from brands like Viltrox or Sigma. A Viltrox 23mm f/1.4 for everyday shots and a wider 13mm f/1.4 for vlogging can create a powerful sub-$1,000 setup. For about $1,700 to $2,000, the Sony a7 III is the logical step up for those craving a full-frame sensor. The full-frame advantage. Compared to the ZV-E10, its larger sensor provides better low-light performance, greater dynamic range, and a shallower depth of field for that creamy background blur. It also offers professional features like dual SD card slots, a larger battery, MP, FZ100, a more substantial grip, and more custom buttons. The hesitation. While still a phenomenal camera, especially if bought used, purchasing it brand new in 2026 is a tough sell. Its autofocus system, menus, and video specs, 8-bit color only, are dated compared to newer models. For the same price, you could get a far more advanced, albeit smaller sensor, camera like the A6700. The Sony A6700 is arguably the best hybrid camera for the majority of users, balancing price, performance, and features perfectly. It retails for around $1,600. In-body image stabilization. IBIS. This is a game changer, especially for video. IBIS allows for smooth, handheld footage without a gimbal, which is a huge advantage over the ZV-E10. It also stabilizes any lens you attach, opening up a world of affordable, high-quality glass that lacks built-in stabilization. Superior video specs. The A6700 is a video powerhouse, offering 4K recording up to 120 frames per second, with a crop, 10-bit 4:2:2 color depth, and advanced profiles like S, Log 3, and S Cinetone for cinematic color grading. These features surpass many older full-frame bodies. Next-gen autofocus. It incorporates Sony's dedicated AI processing unit for subject recognition, making its autofocus system incredibly fast, accurate, and tenacious for both humans and animals. A 7:4 comparison. For many, the A6700 is a better choice than the popular full-frame Sony a7 IV. While the a7 IV has a larger sensor, the A6700 offers comparable or better video features, superior AI-driven autofocus, and a more compact body at a lower price point. The a7 IV is an excellent hybrid, but the A6700's value is hard to beat. The Sony a7 IV is a nearly perfect hybrid meant to appeal to enthusiasts and professionals, for photographers to vloggers and videographers. This highlights the strong competition the A6700 faces from its full-frame sibling. High-resolution cameras, denoted by an R in the model name, are perfect for landscape, studio portraiture, and commercial work where detail is paramount. They allow for significant cropping without losing quality. The one to avoid, Sony a7R IV. Despite its 61MP sensor, this camera is hampered by Sony's old menu system and slower processor. The overall user experience is frustrating by modern standards. The recommended upgrades. For about $500 more, the Sony a7RV is a vastly superior machine. It features the new menu system, the revolutionary AI autofocus chip, an innovative 4-axis multi-angle LCD screen, 8K video capability, and dual card slots, CF Express Type A and SD. The compact option, Sony a7CR. If portability is key, the a7CR packs the same 61MP sensor and AI autofocus into a much smaller body. It sacrifices the dual card slots, large viewfinder, and 8K video of the a7RV, but is ideal for travel and street photography. The C line is all about compactness. While the fixed lens RX1 line exists, the interchangeable lens Sony a7C2 is the more practical choice for most. The perfect balance. It takes the core technologies of the acclaimed a7 IV, including its 33MP sensor, Bion's XR processor, and 10-bit video specs, and crams them into a body barely larger than an APS-C camera. Ideal use case. It's the ultimate everyday carry, EDC, full-frame camera. Paired with compact lenses like the Sony 24mm f/2.8G, 40mm f/2.5G, or the Sigma 90mm f/2.8 DN Contemporary, it delivers professional results in an incredibly discreet package. Upgrade path. If you have an extra $1,000, the a7CR offers the same compact form factor, but with a massive 61MP sensor from the a7RV, making it a pocket-sized resolution monster. The Sony a7C2 is a compact, full-frame camera that borrows many of the best features from the a7 IV, including its excellent 33MP sensor and autofocus system, making it a powerful tool for travel and everyday shooting. This insight reinforces its position as a top-tier compact choice. For dedicated video shooters, the cinema line is the way to go. The current king is the Sony FX3, the low-light monster, sharing the same legendary 12.1MP full-frame sensor as the a7S III. The FX3 offers unbelievably clean high ISO performance and 15+ stops of dynamic range. It can shoot 4K up to 120 frames per second without overheating, thanks to its built-in cooling fan. Cinema-centric design. It features a cage-free design with multiple 1/4, 20 mounting points, tally lights, and a detachable top handle with XLR audio inputs for professional sound recording. The dilemma, a successor, likely the FX3 Mark II, is anticipated in 2026. If you don't need a camera immediately, it might be worth waiting. However, the current FX3 is still a powerhouse. Alternatives. The FX30 is a great APS-C alternative, but lacks the low-light prowess and full-frame look of the FX3. The a7S III is essentially the same camera as the FX3 in a photo-hybrid body, lacking the fan and mounting points, but including a viewfinder. This is Jason Vong's personal favorite and a hidden gem. Marketed as a vlogging camera, the Sony ZV E1 is actually the most affordable way to get the cinema-grade sensor from the FX3 and a7S III. Unbelievable value. For significantly less than an FX3 or a7S III, you get the same 12.1MP sensor, 4K 120 frames per second capability, stunning low-light performance, and advanced AI autofocus. Is the smallest and lightest full-frame camera with IBIS. The caveats. It has a single SD card slot, no mechanical shutter, a micro HDMI port, and can be prone to overheating during long 4K recording sessions due to its small, fanless body. Its 12MP resolution is also low for detail photography. However, as a compact B-cam or a primary tool for short-form cinematic content, it is unbeatable.